First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC with our up and coming new page for Crystal Edge Technology screens. We're doing a demonstration, ultra short those setup on our NEC. This projector is my NEC UM361X 720p XGA projector. I got this for around 60 bucks on eBay. We use this in a lot of our test demonstrations. Now, as I said before, when it comes to ultra short throw setups, especially when it comes to screen paints, this should not be a problem. It really shouldn't be. I don't know why people try to make it seem like it's impressive to do a ultra short throw demonstration on a screen paint. It's all compatible. But if you have a screen paint that's not compatible with ultra short throw, those are some serious red flags that are popping up. Because again, anything pops off of an ultra short throw projector. Number one, it sits right literally on top of your screen. It is right there on top of it. Unlike when you're doing long throw demonstrations, which I like to do, you got a projector sitting back 9 feet, 10 feet, 11 feet, 12 feet, 18 feet from a screen. And if you have all this lighting in the environment, that means that when the projector fires off, when it hits from area to area to be able to hit the screen, that means the lumen count starts dropping dramatically because it's at a farther distance. When you're using an ultra short throw, you are sitting literally right on top of the screen, which means you have a much greater chance, much greater chance of keeping your picture intact due to the fact that you're sitting right on top of the screen. So I really don't consider ultra short throw demonstrations should never be the bulk of a test when it comes to a screen paint or projection screen. Now, certified screens are different because certified screens have this really strange reflective surface, and that reflective surface could be plagued by the ultra short throw. This is why they have something called narrow viewing cone effect. Narrow viewing cone effect doesn't trigger off for screen paints, it triggers off for certified screens. Now, people would know this if they've done enough testing on these screens, which they don't, and they come up with their own conclusions, and this is where they don't know what they're talking about when it comes to ultra short throws. Now, this is the reason why we do ultra short throw demonstrations. We blow it up 150 inches. We've done these inside. We've done these outside. And our screen paint is compatible with it because any projector I'm using in my arsenal has to be compatible with the projectors that we're using. So it's very easy to do a demonstration on an ultra short throw setup if you have a screen paint. The thing you're going to come down to is quality. What kind of quality are you going to be able to receive from the ultra short throw? Are you going to receive an infinity 1 contrast levels? Are your colors going to pick up correctly? Are your white levels going to register? All that stuff is what's going to play as screen paint. It's not going to be, well, it may not be seen on an ultra short throw. It is going to be seen on an ultra short throw. Now, like I said, if someone's selling a screen paint and it's not compatible with an ultra short throw, that is going to be super baffling on why it's not compatible with an ultra short throw. Because it should be. You're sitting right on top of the screen. So it should be a very easy task to be able to do. What you're going to have to be able to prove is the screen's quality capabilities. That's what you're going to have to be able to prove. The difference between this on a white surface versus this on your screen. This on a certified versus your screen. Black on black demonstrations, another black fabric, paints, whatever, versus the ultra short throw and your screen. This is what you should be seeing. Not at the end of the day, oh, it picks up on a ultra short throw. It's ultra short throw compatible. No, it's not. I've seen demonstrations of people claim to be 4K and customers having 4K projectors, the screen just disappeared. So that means it doesn't work on a 4K projector because it didn't work on the customers at all, period. So that's why I said at the end of the day that when you have somebody saying that, hey, it's ultra short throw compatible, they're all ultra short throw compatible. Even house paint is ultra short throw compatible. You can get any house paint you want. It's all ultra short throw compatible. What you're going to have to prove is what makes your screen paint different and what is the quality that the customer is going to receive from their ultra short throw projector when they utilize it on your product. That's what you're going to have to be to show. But for the say of screen paint, no, all screen paints, even house paints, are compatible with ultra short throws. It's the quality of what you're going to be to receive from it. That's what it comes from. Now, certifies are the ones that can say we're ultra short throw compatible because they have a special surface, and their special surface, some of them can be plagued by an ultra short throw projector. That's why they have a special screen. That's why we had the daylight screen, and we had two screens. We had one for long throw and one for ultra short throw. All screens of certified calibers have these two different screens. One will be ultra short throw. The other one will be basically for long throw. So again, as I said before, people use ultra short throws. They call them crutch projectors. Now, a crutch projector is a projector they're used because they know to be closer to the screen, where lumens will make contact, or have less to deal with the long distance throw, less deterioration to the screen, and then on top of it, that's why they like to use those particular projectors. If you're doing demonstrations and out of 100, 90% of your demonstrations are being used on ultra short throws, you're lying. You're cheating your customers. You have to do long throws. Have to. This is the reason why, if you've seen in demonstrations with people with long throws using a product that was basically majority done on an ultra short throw, their screen suffered. As in the ultra short throw 4K P2 projector in a dark environment versus a long throw 4K projector in an environment that washed out. Yeah, you didn't notice that, did you? Everybody noticed that in the forum site. They went back to his videos and they watched his demonstrations, and they noticed he uses a 4K projector constantly all the time. And the customer whose screen who washed out, he also had a 4K, but his was a long throw. And the long throw washed out. That's why you don't basically do all your demonstrations on ultra short throws, because you cheat your customers and you cheat your product. So for ultra short throw, yeah. We've done so much stuff on ultra short, it's not even funny. We did them inside, we did them outside. Yeah, we've done that, been there, done that already. We can have it in max out zone also too. It'll pick up with no problem. FLE technology, or FLEG, that's the new stuff. Can read in a fully lit environment. Now, a gray screen paint on an ultra short throw, guess what? You can't read the infinity level. Not in this environment, you won't. A white screen, you won't read it in here either. Our technology can read in here an ultra short throw. It's an easy demonstration for our technology. We're used to being at such farther distance. And I used to being way up on top of the screen. It's like me taking my 5,000 projector and shoving it against the screen. That's just too easy. Way too easy. Let me get a white surface to put against this. There's my angle gain. As you can see, picks up at 180. We've done these inside, we've done these outside. Heck, I even walked through a commercial property with an ultra short throw, same unit, and did the same demonstration with no problem. It used to be in on commercial properties. This is what we use this thing on commercial properties. Use the same projector, but it was a different one. Same thing. Everyone didn't have a stand on it. I'm gonna put you over here at an angle so you can see that. I get a white sheet of paper for this. So that's why I had to explain that to you. They don't explain that to you at all, period. You know why? Because they'll be telling on themselves. This is why you do not do demonstrations. You're a screen paint maker. Do not make majority of your videos on ultra short throw. Because again, you're going to have a huge failure rate. As I said before, the customer who was using a 4K projector, an Optima that, screen failed in a demonstration where he was trying to show off a particular product, the personal mix. His screen washed out, and he had a 4K projector. Where in his demonstrations under the personal mix, he's using a 4K ultra short throw, which means he's sitting right on top of the screen. The difference between long throw and ultra short throw. That's why when I watch demonstrations, with the certified screens, they have to use a special screen to operate for that particular surface. But when you look at screen paints, no.
Screen paint should not be having that issue. You should be able to read with no problem. So when I read from someone's product saying they can't read on the ultra short throw, that's a major, major red flag right there. Let me get this tape. The tape's over here. A major red flag. It should be very easy for a screen paint to do it. Extremely easy. It's the quality of what you're going to receive. That's what it comes down to. So this right here is our new technology. We have to do 1,000 lumen tests on here. A white surface test has to be done. So it looks like we got a launch date coming up. I got to go over to my Facebook page. Got people waiting to order. We have the 2 colors we're going to have available. It's going to be, really, why does this always rip up this way? I can't stand tape that does this mess. Sorry about that. Allergies are killing me today. We got a launch date we're going to be posting pretty soon. There we go. Jeez, had to fight with that tape for a minute. So it won't be 2 weeks. It'll be very soon. And I got people right now waiting to get their hands on the magenta. Magenta and the haze. Now, see, I can see that crystal clear? That's a 720p projector. Price tag for that projector is $60. That's it. And when I watch demonstrations, like I said, and put it in dark environments on projectors that cost way more than mine, what the heck is going on? You're on top of the screen. You should really be not having that problem. The problem is there anything wrong with those projectors? No. Nothing wrong with them. There's some knockoffs, but other than that, no. The screen's having the issue, not the projector. That fell over. Oh. This is why we have ultra short those in the building right now. There's several offices in here. They all have white screens in them, and they have to turn out their lights. They've already been in here. They've seen the demonstration. Someone did bring up ultra short throw. They would like to see an ultra short throw setup, and their ultra short throws are way better than what we have here. Way better. So, yeah, they want to see what it looks like on their ultra short throw setup. Because again, in the office, this is the projector you're going to run in the most. It's the ultra short throw. It doesn't take up any room. It sits right up on top of the screen. You know, that's what they're going to usually go with. And this is why I said that, you know, any screen paint at the end of the day that says they don't work with ultra short throw, that's a major red flag. Anything picks up on an ultra short throw. The problem is you're going to have to be the face is your quality. What kind of product, what kind of image are you going to get out of it? That's what you're going to be facing. I'll put you right on a slant, and this thing will pick up anywhere I turn at in this environment. Just like when I do in any environment, when I show up in ultra short throw, we had ultra short throw to the floor, and we're projecting to the ceiling, same thing. This technology is going to be a much improvement for your ultra short throw setup. And just to show you the power that this projector has, my projector here is 6,000 lumens higher than a P2. These are 3,600 lumen projectors.
These are different projectors. Projectors that they use for basically for the reason why the lumen count is so high, because it's a projector that was designed for hospitals and schools and areas that are going to be in commercial environments. That's why the lumen counts are really high on these things. So again, the reason why this is not going to work on your everyday white and gray screen, because it can't absorb the light. It's going to have an issue. It's basically going to be washing out. Mind you, the projector produces light, so you're going to be washing your screen out even faster. If you watch the promo demonstration of the church that shows the before and after with our technology, they had a 7,000 lumen projector in their demonstration. The 7,000 lumen was washing their screen out. Still light at the end of the day. Starfield screensaver. This will be a challenge today for all ultra short throw projectors. You have to produce a star field in a fully lit environment. No gray. You have to read it at 100%. So instead of me going out and spending all this money for an expensive projector with a super high contrast PLE to it, I don't have to do that because technology does it. So that means any cheap projector I buy is going to have an Infinity 1 contrast sitting on top of it. You should be able to read that Infinity 1 in a fully lit environment with no problem. If your screen can't do this and you're sitting that close to a screen, there's a problem there. It's a huge problem there. So as you can see, easy McCheesy. If I put it in your environment, y'all still can't read it. Slow color changer. Let's change colors. Color changer. I'm going to have to look at this snow color changer. No. I said color changer. Oh, where we at? There we go. Who's out there changing the color of snow? And are they drawing? Are they painting with it? Now it's got me curious. I'm going to look this up. So there we go. Now the wall we have behind us is a light gray. That's what the color of the wall is. It's light gray. And that shows you how much color you're missing without the technology. As I said before, any gray paint or whatever can say, oh, I'm ultra short throw compatible. You're all ultra short throw compatible. All of you. Black screens would have to show a more test demonstrations because again, it is a much darker screen to show that it is compatible with ultra short throw. But a gray screen is not to be used on ultra short throws. You're technically not supposed to be using gray and white screens with 4K and 1080p projectors. They're designed for much darker screens. And if you're saying that you have to opt out and pay the money for a projector with a 2:1 contrast, well, you still can't see it. That's why you always see those demonstrations of people with those P2 projectors or projectors with high contrast in really dark environments to try to fool you to make you think you're seeing a contrast level. Where I say, turn your lights on. So as you can see in the demonstration, we're able to pick up our colors on our technology perfectly fine. Let's turn to the side because that angle gain is very important. So when I get customers say, well, work on ultra short throw? Yeah, we got tons of demonstrations on ultra short throw, even outside. The Ultima GT 5500, we beat their promo demonstration. We took their projector outside and beat their promo. "4K snow screensaver." I don't think so. I explained to you the concept of white demonstrations. Unless you're looking at a blinding white screen all day long, that's a different story, but you're not. Because when you watch anything involving white levels, you're going to have black levels in there too. You're going to have color levels in there too, which means your screen is still going to have to read the Infinity 1 level and pick up a perfect color balance at the exact same time while producing white. Gray screens produce too high of a white level. That's why their contrasts don't read, and that's why their color levels get thrown off. White screens have all kinds of difficulty issues. And then the biggest lie they tell you, and any place you go to, they did it to me too, they'll say that, hey, your projector has all these bells and whistles, you're going to get to see everything on there your projector can do. Lie, 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 lie. You're not going to see any of that. You're going to get home and turn that thing on and go, what the freak? But they said, it doesn't look like anything on the box. And you're staring at the box, stare at your screen, stare at the box. Like, this doesn't look like this. Yep. That's what you're going to go through. Because I did it myself. I did the same thing. When I bought the BenQ MS500, that was my first projector I ever purchased. And I never forget, I was looking at the box and looked at the screen like, wait a minute. It does not look the same way here. It looks over here. Like, I thought because I paid for this projector, I'm going to get the same image on the white wall. No. Didn't even come close to it. Didn't even come close to it. 4K Snow Screensaver Cottage. I've got to turn to the side. Got to be thorough in these demonstrations. Got to be thorough on your demonstrations. I got to do this when people walk into this environment. Same thing you see me doing here, I got to do it every time somebody walks in here. It's different when you're sitting in a home at the end of the day, and you're not going to have people of business walking in and out of your home. Well, we're in a commercial environment, so people walk in and out of here when they see this stuff. They're what you're working on today, birds we're working on, so on, so on. So, same thing I show you here, the same thing I show them there. AK Desired Nature 8K videos. Hopefully we have to go through a freaking massive search. Oh, looks like they're gonna make us go through the massive search. Desired Nature 8K videos. Oh, they're gonna make us go through this one. 8K videos. Why should you get the assault weapon? Oh, usually I get the assault weapon in that one. Let's see if we can bring it up in here. Yeah, assault weapon's in there somewhere. All right. I got to go through this whole puzzle of how to say it because it doesn't read it correctly. Desired Nature 8K video demonstrations. I think we might have hit it. Sheesh. Nope, that's not it. Can't say any more clear than that. We should bump into one of these videos on here. Something. Paradise, okay. Bump, 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 bump. I can understand I have like several sets of fire sticks. Here we go. Several sets of fire sticks. I'll call one, it'll pull it up automatically. Get the other one call, it won't bring up jack at all. Like, what the heck? Yeah, it happens from time to time. Fire sticks can be a little finicky. Nope, we don't want all that. Come on, come on. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. You're jumping me all over the place. I want to go back to the video. I want the one with the dark makeup. All right, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Now again, no 2 million to 1 contrast required. Waste of money. Because again, I told you, you can't use it. I don't care how high the contrast on your projector is, you cannot use it. It's a waste of money. The reason why they put that on your projector is because your gray, your gray and white screen can't read it. That's why you have it on there. If all screens were black, why would projectors make a contrast level on your projector? It wouldn't be needed. We turn them off. We don't need it. So as I said before, by the time you reach a black screen, you'll have a great white screen. It's going to be poor. You get a mid-gray screen. That's a gray screen. It's still going to be poor. You get a gunmetal screen, it's going to be a little bit better, but still, you're not reaching the Infinity One black level. You don't have it. And then by the time you reach a black screen, You don't need it. You just turn it off because there's no point in having contrast on when your screen is black. So literally, you paid for something that you will never use. Our $60 NEC projector can read the contrast level with no problem due to the fact that our screens are black. And yes, this is called the magenta. It's a colored technology. It's really interesting, isn't it? So basically, this screen is colored. It's a colored black, but it can read the Infinity One, giving it the ability to produce outstanding color levels and contrast levels. When I said in the beginning of the video, all screen paints can read from an ultra short throw, you have to show the quality level of what your screen can see. Where's my black paint? Gotta get that put up there next. I'll just knock them all out in one hit. Nothing to read next to it. Nothing. I developed all our technology is ultra short throw compatible. Every single drop of it. Because I work with ultra short throws. If I have to be in an environment and we have to show off, like I had to walk through that one environment with an ultra short throw. If I have to be in an environment like that, we can't be going, well, we got the wrong screen paint. We got to go repaint this one in. I don't have time for no repaint nonsense. All of it has to work. We don't have certain select screen paints that are designed for ultra short throw. No, they all are ultra short throw compatible. They have to be. I use ultra short throws all the time. I'm showing up for demonstration. Can't go, wait, we can't use that screen. We got to use the ultra short throw screen. That's what happens with certifies. Certifies have to go through that. Oh, look at him. So sleepy. Oh, for those of you thinking that, oh, he skipped that part because he must be hiding something. We don't hide anything over here. Told you, I'm my worst critic at the end of the day. I'm very brutal on my test demonstrations. I would literally go back and do a video all over again because I missed something. Not, whew, I hope they didn't realize that. Maybe we can skim past and get past it. Nobody will notice. I will. So if I will notice that in a hot second, that's the reason why I make sure my tests are brutal. Because I will notice it. And the last thing I want is someone like me, basically, going in and saying at the end of the day that my stuff doesn't work at the end of the day. That's why I make sure my stuff is tested. That's why I go to forum sites. I love going to forum sites. Forum sites, man, I get the best critics in there. They are the best critics in forum sites. These guys will ask every question under the sun. That's why I like being in there. If you can't go into a forum site and you can't put your product up there and you can't take those hits and challenge everybody in there, then your product ain't any good. They will even go back, look through your website, look through your videos, and try to find something to put against your product. Nope. Nope. Been there, done that. Done that, been there, done that, all that. Boom. And gee whiz, what the freak haven't you guys tested so far? Kind of working on it, just figuring stuff out right now. I know one thing, ad tech has to be in a totally different environment. Like, we literally going to have the thing in the, I'm not joking, we have to put it inside of a greenhouse. Because there's no place to put it at. The literally screen absorbs sunlight. Where else are you going to put a screen to absorb sunlight? But they get mad the minute I say sunlight. It ticks them off. Well, you know, if that bothers you in the day because I can have a screen that absorbs sunlight and you don't, then guess what that means? You have to do it in the day. Work for it. That's what you have to do. Instead of getting mad and biting your bottom lip and getting angry and upset, you got to work for it. Then you'll be in a spot like this, like I'm at right now. Instead of being in your home saying, oh, this product works. You'll be here. Because when you reach this plateau, that means at the end of the day that your product does work. You know why? Because you're not at home. You can't fake them demonstrations. Even in environments that we were at, our matching better demonstrations are from home, and our matching better demonstrations can't be matched. So that shows you how brutal our testing is. Doing that kind of rigorous testing, to the point that you can literally design a match and better and challenge everybody. Those tests are for everybody, and no one can touch them. It means you have the right to be here. That's what it means. Y'all can't do that. Put out a match and better demonstration. See how fast I'll go through it. What are you gonna give me? Dark environment? What, 4K projector? Been there, done that one already. Heck, even when I got the 4K projector, did you see me take that 4K projector and go in a dark environment and go, ooh, look at the contrast? No, we didn't do that. I took that 4K projector, stuck it in a fluid environment, dragged it outside, and said, I wonder what this thing would look like next to a 720p or a 1080p projector. I challenged the equipment. Time to be sitting in the dark, talking about, look at the colors. I don't have time for that. And I beat their promo demonstration, which I like to do. At the NEC, I beat their promo demonstration too. This is supposed to be, this is an office, ultra short throw. I walked literally through an office. I'm in an office right now. I could beat their promo demonstration. And they can't even do this on this projector. And their demonstration, they couldn't pull these colors. Let's go to the side. Find the side is more impressive because you had to be the pickup. That's one of the things I didn't like when I was in the booth and I go turn to the side and the screen go dark and I go, wait a minute, what the freak? And I can turn right this. That's what I noticed about Diamond's technology. When I first tested it, their 1.4. I was sitting just like this, and I went to turn to the side to do the angle gain, and the screen went dark, and I was like, what the freak is that? So I went back and contacted my buddy and said, yo, every time I turn to the side, the screen gets a little dark. So what is that? He said, oh, that's narrow view income effect. And the screen, you have to stand in the middle to see it. If you move from the left or to the right, it turns dark. That's why they have certain screens that are designed for ultra short throws, but we didn't have an ultra short throw demonstration. We had a long throw in that demonstration because I didn't have an ultra short throw at the time. They're way too expensive. TCL 4K demonstrations. Yeah, too easy. Now, do I consider this to be a challenging demonstration? No. Do I consider this to be a hard demonstration? No. We're on ultra short throw. We're a foot away from the screen. Da ba da ba ba. Been there, done that, been there. It's easy. It's an ultra short throw demonstration. The only thing you have to really show, you're going to show either way. But you're going to have to be to show the quality and the difference of what your product does. That's what you're going to have to be to do. But we've done these tests. I've done these tests so many times. It's not even funny on how many times I've done these tests. So again, this is easy for us. For most people do these demonstrations, they're in a dark environment with a 4K projector, 2 million to 1 contrast, or an Epson LS800, and these dark environments going, look, we can see contrast and color. Yeah. And then when we come to get your product, we got cancellations. We're sitting under my desk right now. So your stuff don't work. And then you want to get in there and people are going to turn the lights on. They're going to go into their environment, turn the lights on. It's an ultra short throw projector. Going to turn the lights on. And then what are you going to do? You're going to give them instructions, like on the containers of paint, and tell them it's not ambient light rejection. How in the world is a screen that dark and it can't pick up an ambient light rejection environments? What's the problem with that? And I'm in commercial. Woo! Bumped into my other projector right here. We don't want to damage that. That's my baby. So tell me that. So when I see a paint that dark, and I've developed gunmetal technology screens, and it says not ambient light rejection, Kenny, on the container, that tells me right there from the door you know nothing about black technology. If you can't make a gunmetal that's ambient light rejection, you don't know what you're doing. And for other products that are really dark, that don't work on ultra short, I recommend you can't use an ultra short projector. How the freak would that even be possible? Because again, anything picks up an ultra short throw. It's right on top of the screen. This is what we're used to seeing on ultra short throw projectors, dark environments on a projector that's designed to be a TV. Does this look like a TV atmosphere to you? This is all dark in here, right? This is what I'm used to seeing. The only problem is that when you look at the difference between a white screen and a gray screen, you don't see much. It's not much of a difference. It really isn't. It's a little bit. That's basic about it, but not much. Not an impressive. Let's get some black surface, some black paint up here. Let's challenge this. Let's challenge this. Because right now I am bored with this. 4K snow screensaver. This bores me. How about a game of basketball? Yeah, that's easy. The reason why I don't do the ultra short though demonstrations right away, because they're easy demonstrations. That's why. They're not hard. Let's let that play. It's not a hard demonstration. My boxes and stuff, I don't have to put things on. I forgot. We got to do black on black. They got to be separate. We need to load them to the website. That's why. They got to be separate. So we can do black on black demonstrations for that. They have to be separate. Okay, let me see. We're going to do this one, and then we got to come back to the black on black demonstrations. We're going to have the fabric, and we're going to have the black paint, because they have to be separate, because I need to be load that at the bottom of the website. Just test this out. Get this thing done. Where is? I need my where's my phone here? I need my is that money? Let's see. Samsung 4K demonstration. Yeah, there we go. We're putting this. I'm taking care of this. Nope. Let's get this going. No craziness. Nope. Nope. Oh, that's commercial use right there. There we go. Excuse me, Mr. Papa John. Mr. Papa John. Excuse me. Come on, remember you're big it out of the way. Yeah, I know, we get people that get mad, but you gotta do the test correctly. Come on, you cheat yourself. Don't do this. You don't do these tests correctly, you cheat yourself big time. It's gotta be done correctly. You're not gonna cheat yourself. And on top of that, you know, you wanna be on site. You can't be in a dark environment on site all the time. So you just cheat yourself when you do that. You really cheat yourself when you don't do your demonstrations correctly. You have to do them correctly. Very important. And I say this for future generations of screen paint makers. So why I put them out there. I'm not talking to the other ones. No, they messed up already. They can't pack their products up in the whatsoever. You know, if they've been around this long and they haven't figured it out already, it's no point in speaking to them. I'm talking about people that are in the field, that you think about making a screen paint product. Do not do that nonsense. That stuff will basically, at the end of the day, you will end up degrading your product. You will embarrass yourself. You will be embarrassed to the YouTube community and the projector community. Don't do that kind of nonsense. Do not depend on an ultra short throw projector. Doing out of 100 of your demonstrations, you're using that projector at least 99%. Do not do that.
Because again, you go through what that customer went through. He had a 4K projector. His projector was 4K. He had a long throw. He didn't have a short throw. So basically, his screen washed out and deteriorated because, again, the person who was doing the demonstrations was constantly doing them on ultra short those setups. And you don't do this because, again, this will cheat your projector, your screen paint's performance. You have to do projectors at long throw. I do them constantly at long throw all the time because, again, an ultra short throw is going to be an easy demonstration for us. The only thing we have to show up in the demonstration for ultra short throw is that the projector's quality, comparison to a white surface, gray surface, black paint, black fabric. We have to show the difference in the two, well-lit environment, stuff like that, inside, outside, that kind of stuff. That's what we have to be to show. But we know it's going to pick up. We definitely know that because, again, it's sitting right on top of the screen. We have a 3600 lumen projector over there. But the fact that we have a 3600 lumen projector and it's not going to read the contrast correctly. An Optima GT 55 and 56, both of them had a 22,000 to 1 contrast. Neither one of them could pick up on gray or white screens. Even in the dark, they wouldn't even read. But if you're doing something on a standalone, there's no comparison there. You don't know what you're getting yourself into. You don't even know what you're buying. And people that are doing the standalones and not enough comparisons on the contrast capabilities of the projector and screen enhancement, you are basically not only cheating yourself, but you're committing fraud against your customers. They need to see those tests. That's why those test demonstrations need to be done. You can't be faking that stuff. The reason why they're angry at me at the end of the day, because I do the test. And they don't want to do it. Oh, by the way, we got a match or better challenge coming up on this. So start for demonstration, fully lit environment, projector, roughly under 70 bucks. So guess what? No P2s in there. You're going to be dropping it down low to our level. XGA, WXGA, 720p. Could be worse. We could have requested a commercial. But you will be at a fully lit environment. Meters must max out. As I told you before, meters don't read in this environment. They won't pick up. You have to get a special meter for the environment, so they won't read. So you will have an ultra short throw challenge today. This is for everybody. I haven't seen one demonstration on that P2 projector in a fully lit environment yet. Especially showing the star field. I haven't seen it yet. So let's get some more shots. Then I got to be over on Facebook, do the demonstration all over again. Let me see. What we have with the remote control here. Like I said, our projector has a 4,000 to 1 contrast. That's it. So you guys out there with these 2 million, 3 million, 4, you should have no problem doing the demonstration challenge today. Commercial environment, fully lit environment. I'll throw meters on the floor. Your meters have to max out, which means they can't register. That's how we know we have a lot of light in the environment. And no cheating, please. I can't stand when people cheat in demonstrations. Meters have to sit on the floor. It can't be near the projector, can't be near windows, can't be near doors, all that nonsense. They have to sit directly to the floor, flat to the floor. You got to say that because we'll have people going and stick meters near windows and doors. I've seen it. They'll stick them near projectors up in the front, all kinds of stuff to try to get the meter to trigger off. So you can see, test easily passed. And as for the black on black demonstrations, yeah, I'm doing that for my page. As a matter of fact, I got to load those up today. We got to load those in today. We got to put in the specification sheet for the technology. We have to drop 1,000 lumen tests today, white level tests, get that done and get that finished. Yeah, they were impressed by taking out a $7,000 screen.
Consider the fact that our technology costs far less than that. Let's turn to the side. Kaboom. You should be able to read that crystal clear. I should be over top of it. I should be able to pick up with no problem. Let me see. Now, two challenges we're going to have today. One is going to be the star field. The other one's going to be a black versus black, but you'll be doing a gray versus gray. If you have a gray screen, you'll do a gray versus gray. If you have a black, you do a black versus black. Have to show the difference. If it freaks you out, it should. It's a brutal test. You match this stuff, you're done. That's it. That means you're out. You're out of business. And the demonstration has to be done live. Now, keep in mind, when we make these announcements, and if you ignore these announcements, people are going to know. And they're going to check your YouTube channel to see if you're doing it, because they know we're doing it. They can come and see we do it all the time. They're going to check to see if you're doing it. And again, they're going to question you and ask you, and then this is where we get to the whole, they feel they're being bullied because people are asking them to do tests, which they should be doing anyway. No one should ever have to give you a challenge at all. Look at the massive difference in that contrast, man. My projector has a 4,000 to 1 contrast. That is nothing. Look at the difference in that. And the walls are light gray, by the way. Sheesh, there's a massive difference. That's why I use the overlaps. I like to overlap the screen. I don't know why. Can't get a screen paint to operate on. Look how close you're to the screen. You're right on top of it. How do you not get that to work? There's a fellow here, we're not going to mention his name. You know who he is. He's products. How do you call yourself having a superior screen that's black and you can't read on an ultra short throw? That doesn't make you superior. It makes you handicapped. You can't run off one of those. You know how many of these things actually you see every day? I see a lot of ultra short throws every day. And you can't run on an ultra short. None of his dark products can read off of it. So what the freak is wrong with this product? See, that's why we wanted, the main reason why we wanted to get it down there for testing. We were going to throw it on an ultra short throw because I've never heard of that before. All screens can work on ultra short throws. The only ones that have that issue where they're plagued with that would be certified because they have a reflective surface attached to it. That's the only ones that would have that kind of problem. That's it. But a screen paint, any of those will read off of it, no problem. So what is in there that would cause an ultra short throw projector to malfunction and not be able to read? That's the big question. But there's no test showing what would happen if you did this at all. I mean, I don't know. You got to put those tests in there to show at the end of the day. Got to have them in there. All right, next demonstration, black versus black. Some pretty pictures or something down here. Nope, we're good. Moving on. Nope. Nah. Nope. Can't get to my command. Abstract colors. One more and I'll find somebody else. Yep. Abstract colors, background, visual effects. Oh, I bet you want to hit a political nonsense on this watch. I guarantee you. Yep. Sheesh. I would have won with that guy because he didn't say much on his. Nope. Moving on, sister. Should have stuck with him when he was in there. There we go. Yeah, so your expensive or non-expensive ultra short throw projector, if you don't have one yet, we can advise you pick up one of these projectors. So this projector cost me $60 with a 4,000 to 1 contrast level. That's basically about it. And our technology can make this projector look absolutely incredible. We have people on YouTube right now using projectors of 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and they can't even show you the quality level of their product. Just dark, dark, dark environments. All right, people. Hope you enjoyed. I got to pop back on. Matching black versus black demonstrations and then challenges coming up. All right, got to go. Thank you all for your time. And of course, we thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology. If it wasn't for him, none of this would be possible. I love if I can get to the side and do this. All right, got to go. God bless.